What's up guys, Shadow here. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I posted. Sorry about that, been really busy and stuff. But today I'm gonna tell a story, and it's not really a story I want to tell just cause so I'm trying to make this like a real raw, raw documentation of like what my life is, so I'm gonna tell it anyway, and it's about something that happened to me recently. If you've been watching this channel for a while, most of you know that I really don't like school, and I hate school, and I'm always having problems with school. Shout out to my school resource officer, took me to school video that I had to delete because my mom was going to show it to the principal, but it's fine. So yeah, I'm just going to tell a story anyways. A lot of people have already heard about it, but just because I don't want to look like this kind of person, but I guess I am. Okay, so most of you probably know that not going to school is illegal, and it's called being truant, and it's called truancy, and you can't do that, I guess, apparently. I mean, I really like to do that, but I guess you're not supposed to. And lately my mother has been cracking down on me, so if you don't go to school, you can get ticketed, kind of arrested is what kind of happened to me. You can get taken out of your house, a bunch of different stuff. So this story happened last Thursday morning, so I woke up, right, and it's just your boy Jack. I woke up at like 10 o'clock. I was like, ready for school, guys. I make my own time for school nowadays, just whatever seems good. So I woke up, and my mom was telling me, okay, so backtrack really fast. There's this place called Archway here in Utah. It's basically a juvenile system for like non-governable teens, and that's where you go when you're non-governable, I guess. And I guess I was being non-governable. So it all started in the morning. I woke up, my mom's screaming at me, but, can I get 5 more minutes? I ain't really tripping about school. Okay, so, I wasn't really, tripping out about it. So I woke up, eventually I was like, you know what, fine, I'll get up and go to school. So, and she was like threatening to call the police to have them take me to Archway. I didn't believe her, and I probably should have and ran for the hills, but I didn't. So I woke up and I'm still in my pajamas. I got out of the shower and I put my pajamas back on. I was in the bathroom blow drying my hair, and I walk around the corner of the stairs, and I'm on the top of the stairs, and I hear my mom saying, "I'm sorry for calling you guys. I just don't know what to do with him." And I was like, oh Jesus. I thought she was on the phone, and I was like, okay, I've got time to book it, right? And then I hear a grown man's voice, and I was like, it's definitely a cop. Then he goes, has your son ever been to Archway? So my mom told them that I was upstairs blow drying my hair in my pajamas. And then the cop said, well, has he ever been to Archway before? And she's like, no. And he can go to Archway in pajamas. And then I heard him say, okay, let's go get him. So I book it, and I put my jeans on, and my shirt. And so I didn't have to go to Archway in pajamas, because you have to go to school there, and I wasn't going to go to school for 2 days in pajamas. So I throw on some jeans, and I come out of the bathroom, and they're right there. And I'm like, hey guys. So they see me, stop me, and I went and got my shoes on, and they're just being freaking idiots, asking a bunch of questions. And so since I don't think I'm a criminal, I got up and I was like, okay, let's go to Archway, because that's what they told me I already knew I was going there. So I was like, okay, let's go to Archway. I tried to walk out, and they're like, nope. And they freaking put me in handcuffs. Like, what the fuck? Put me in handcuffs, and then walked me, and then I just, I'm just pro gangster freaking criminal, so I just walk out to the cop car. I get in there. The cop freaking told me to face the other window so he could put he's like, face the window to put my seatbelt on. So I turn to face the window. He's like, no, face the window. I said face the window. He just wanted my head that way, my body straight. I was like, okay, jeez, I'm right here. I was in an accident. We start driving to Archway. I was a bit angry, and the cop that drove me was like, why are you so angry? I was like, what? What do you think, idiot? Anyways, we go there. We get to Archway, and I walk in, and we get in there, and I sit down on just a chair, and then this cop freaking signs me in, and I go sit in this little chair, and then they freaking make me start taking this test about like your mental health. I guess that's what you have to do to be admitted into Archway with me. So I was like, just took this mental health test. I mean, I'm not really mentally challenged, but it's a precaution, right? So I took this test on the computer. It's like 50 questions. I just scanned through. I was like, I took that test, and then I get the lady at the front desk is like, okay, I'm gonna have to to wand him. Wanding somebody is when you take the metal thing they use at the airport and like wand them down. So first he freaking pats me down, gets all up on my legs. I guess he likes little freaking guys, little boys. He freaking pats my legs, trying to find some weaponry, I guess, in my pockets. And I mean, I probably had so much weed and stuff on me, like it's crazy. So he pats me down, and he's like, okay, he's got nothing. And then he freaking leaves. And then the lady's like, you gotta take your shoes off and your socks and shake him out. And so I did that. They freaking scanned me up and down. I have to lift up my feet and get those scanned and all that. And then this guy, he's like, dude, chill. It's Archway. It's just Archway. Archway's not jail. And in fact, if you wanted to walk out, none of it's locked. You can literally walk right out the front door and they won't even chase you. All they do is call the cops, and it's like crazy. My phone died. But as I was saying, so yeah, I get there, I take that test, they pat me down and all that. The guy tells me it's just Archway and all that. And then after that, and the cop leaves and the guy leaves, and it's just me and one of the ladies, and she goes, okay, so now that you're at Archway and it is a school day, you have to go to school. So we drive in her freaking red minivan to school, just me and her. I saw one of my friends, I saw Joey on the side of the road walking to school because he goes to the school, but it's not like he's a dummy. It's just like the part that I was going to was for dummies of the school. This girl didn't know what fire was. Like, oh gosh, this school freaking sucked. We get into math and like they're like, do you guys know what fractions are? Like, or have you ever heard of a fraction? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, obviously I've heard of a fraction. I bet at the beginning of the school year they were doing like, what's 1 + 0? But you know what, it's fine. I'm not even worried about it. So yeah, I go to school. We take this bus home and we get back to Archway. You have to get patted down again before you go back in. Take your shoes off again. Get scanned again, all that. We get in there, they let us in, and then we have to go straight to our rooms. And when I got to my room, I had a blanket, a pillowcase, sheet, and a pillow waiting for me, and some freaking sweatpants and a shirt to wear to bed, and a like toiletries. What was in my room? And so yeah, you have to go in your room for like an hour while they have like a staff meeting, because there's just so much to talk about. They have a staff meeting, and then so I just laid and slept in my room going crazy for like an hour, and with the light on, because you can't even turn your own light off or open your own blinds or anything. So then they tell us we can come back out, and since I was the only one that's not like just so ridiculous and stupid and ignorant, I was the only one that wasn't in trouble, because they have like blue cards and red cards. So everyone else was on red card and I was on blue. So I got to, you know, I was just chilling in there, honestly. I was playing video games, reading books, playing video games, watching the survival shows on the TV. And then I went out and played some mad games of basketball. That's all I'm going to bore you with right now, because that's just one day, and then we ate dinner and stuff. That's really, I'm not going to just explain each day I was in there. But yeah, that's how that went down. I went there, it wasn't even that bad. The next day I went to school again, and then after school I played some more basketball, ate a snack, and got checked out, and then went and partied on the weekend. Tomorrow's vlog is from the Saturday I got out of Archway. And I got out on a Friday, and it was not the night I got out, but the next night. That's where that party was, and then the day after that is when all the other stuff. But yeah, I know this is a short little video. I just had to post something because I still have a lot of this vlog I'm editing. I still have a lot to edit, and it's not all complete yet, so I just want to put one thing out, and then there will be a new video tomorrow. So 2 days in a row, and two videos in a row, and I really hope you liked this story. No, I'm not a bad kid, and I'm not a freaking criminal little hoodlum. I just didn't want to wake up for school because I was tired, and I went to sleep at 2 a.m. and I'm just not a morning person. That's my issue. But yeah, sometimes when you don't want to get up, all of a sudden you're just in handcuffs and in the back of a cop car and in a freaking juvenile correctional center, and it's okay, you know. Yeah, because everyone. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, follow me on all my social media. Thank you for watching. Come back tomorrow for a lit AF vlog.